Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Game Watch Live with a Premier League Monday night football game. Hope everyone's well tonight. If I sound a bit croaky, then I'm certainly not. I've got the dreaded COVID, but I'm battling through it, and that's the main thing. So besides that, I hope everybody else is all right. Looking forward to a good game. A game that's down the bottom of the Premier League. It's an important game for both these teams, Palace and Forrest. It's at the City Ground in Nottingham. It's important to both these teams for all sorts of reasons. I think that looking at the league as it is at the moment, Nottingham Forest in 12th position with 10 points, and Crystal Palace are in 18th in the relegation zone with only 3. They've only drawn 3 games all season. They've lost everything else. So they're desperate for a win. And the metrics tell a bit of a story of why that is. Forest have played 7 games, scored 7 goals, 6 against. So they're not prolific. They obviously keep things very tight throughout the game. They're difficult to score against. If we're looking at the teams below Forest and the goals that they've conceded, well, Brentford are on the same points of them. They've conceded 15. Leicester below that 14, West Ham 15, Everton 15, and Ipswich 16 before Palace. So you can see why Forest are up there at the moment. They've kept things tight. And that's what they've got to do, because they're not prolific scorers. They've got Chris Wood up front. And he's like the old-fashioned centre forward, isn't he? And he'll get his fair share of goals, but he won't get 20 a season, which is the thing we were talking about. Crystal Palace, 18th position with only 3 points. They haven't won a game yet. And to be fair, their problem with them is that they can't score goals. I've seen games of theirs where they have dominated play and lost it because they can't score goals. They don't concede that many. They've conceded 10 in the 7 games. And again, looking at teams below them, Southampton 18 and Wolverhampton Wanderers 23. So it's not easy to score against them either. They just have problems putting it in the back of the net. So because of that, we'll take a look at the 2 teams as it stands at the moment. So for Forest, it's Sellers in goal. Then it goes to Moreno, Murillo, Milenkovic, Aina, Dominguez, Yates, Hudson-Odoi, Anderson, Elanga and Wood. Palace have got Henderson in goal. And they go to Chalobah, Gehi, Lacroix, Mitchell, Lerma, Hughes, Munoz, Eze, Kamada, and Nketiah. So that's 2 teams. Both teams have got potential to score goals. I mean, when you've got Eze and Nketiah in your side, you've got the potential to score goals. They're just obviously not sticking it in the back of the net at the moment. Same with Forest, where they've got Elanga and Wood up front, Hudson-Odoi attacking down the wing as well. So the problem with it, looking at it, that both teams are tight in defence and don't score many goals. So what we're going for? A 0-0 today, let's hope not. 1-1. Probably be a safe bet, wouldn't it? If anyone else has got a score prediction, just looking at these 2 teams, how tight they keep things, how difficult they find to score goals. It's got draw written all over it, hasn't it? I don't like to say 0-0, so I'm going for a 1-1. I'm just edging my bets that there'll be a score in it somewhere. But that's just my thoughts. I mean, if you've got your own thoughts on that, we've got 10 minutes before kick-off. You've got a chance to get your comments in. We'll read them out, and if there's anything worth discussing, we'll discuss them while we've got the chance. Everybody who's joined us on the channel so far, thanks for joining us. We do appreciate your support. Please consider following us or subscribing if you're a YouTube watcher. Hit the like button. It just helps with the the algorithm helps to promote the channel, which is what we're trying to do. We're trying to promote the channel and just grow step by step. We aren't being greedy about anything. We're just little steps. That's all we're doing. Don't forget as well to hit the notification bell, because we are live streaming all the time where we can. And if you hit the notification bell, you won't miss any of these live streams. Thanks to everybody who's joining us on TikTok tonight. I hope you're going to enjoy this watch along. Could be a tight game, could be an interesting game. I'm hoping for an interesting open game. We shall see. Keeping my fingers crossed. But if you've got a score prediction, you can put it in now. If we're looking at the both teams, what do you think has got the edge in this? For Palace with Chalobah and Gehi up front, and Gehi's in good form at the moment. So they look strong right the way through the team, the Palace. It's just putting the ball in the back of the net. As for Forrest, again, they keep it tight. They'll battle all the way through the tight in midfield, and it's whether they can pinch one at the other end from Chris Wood or whatever. And if you're a Forest fan, you'd probably take a 1-0 win now, same as a Palace. Palace will drag themselves out the relegation zone just for the moment. So that's the way it is at the moment. With about 8 minutes to kick off, you've got your chance to put your comments in so that we can discuss them before the game starts. You've got any idea on tactical tweaks or who's going to shine in this game today? Whether Forrest at home are just slight favourites or not, I don't know. But looking at the City ground, it's packed, so there's a good crowd there tonight. But my thoughts are still a 1-1. Well, what do you think? Get your comments in. We'll discuss them while we can. If you've got anything to say during the game, if I notice them, I'll take my eye off things. Anything funny you want to say, or any observations on the game, you can interact. We don't have to follow the football completely. We can keep an eye on it, but we can turn it into a bit of a discussion if people do want to comment on anything. Plenty of controversy over the weekend as well. The Man City game. How they won that in the last few minutes. If you've got anything to say on that. Plenty of likes on TikTok. Thanks for joining us, guys. Really do appreciate all your support and your likes. It really does help the channel grow. Because we're only a small channel so far, but with your help and support, we can grow. Like I say, if you like what we're doing, do follow us. Same on YouTube, guys. If you like what we're doing, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Just helps with the algorithm. We're just really 5 minutes away from kickoff now. No one's dared to put a comment in regarding the score yet. No one's got a thought on that. I've said 1-1, so you know my thoughts on it. Excuse me. Jason. Jason Lee, yeah. I remember Jason Lee was a good player. Had a lot of trouble with stick from the crowd because of his haircut. I think they used to say he had a pineapple on his head, wasn't it? And it really did affect him mentally. Being recognised for his contribution to Forrest anyway. Just going through the metrics on the screen there, trying to pick out some sort of advantage for one team or another, but they're finding it difficult. Yeah, I don't think anyone can pick a winner. It could go either way, this game. Just get this ready for the kickoff. Because I would imagine they're going to go to live pictures from the ground, and the teams will probably be in the tunnel by now, waiting to come out. Should be with just, yeah, they are. There it is. Both teams. Yeah, both teams just emerging from the changing rooms. Chris Wood there will be a threat from set pieces, I would imagine. It's Crystal Palace and Nottingham Forest from the City Ground in Nottingham. Palace will want to get a point or something from this game. They won't want to lose this one again because they haven't won all season, haven't Palace? The third from bottom in the relegation zone. Any sort of points should maybe take them out of the relegation zone because they have got a better goal difference than the teams above them. I'm not supporting either of these teams. I'm just going to enjoy it as a neutral. Are you supporting Leggy? Who do you want for this one? It doesn't really matter to me. Teams are just lined up on the pitch now. We're just going to go through the preliminaries of handshakes and the like. Ward Prowse not playing today. He's suspended, which is a shame. He had a bit of class to the game, but his creativity is missing today. Yeah, he support Chelsea, Leggy. You wouldn't have been happy with yesterday's result then, would you? But overall, I don't think Chelsea have had a bad start to the season. I don't think people could have predicted how your new manager has turned things around. You don't like him. You'll like him if he wins you a trophy this year. Who would you rather have had as manager then, rather than him? Oh, Tuchel. You want Tuchel back? Yeah, it's a bit controversial. He's sacking, wasn't it? Both teams just getting the usual team huddles that they do now. Yeah, both teams last few words to each other. Match has not started yet. Just about to kick off any second as soon as the players get out the huddle. Forrest crowding, good song, trying to get behind their team. Both teams are lined up. I actually support Leeds United, would you believe? Just waiting for the referee to blow the whistle. The teams are taking the knee. Well done. It's Palace kicking off. Kicking from right to left. Away we go. Forrest have it. Just short of the halfway line. It's going to be tight early on, isn't it? There's going to be a few tackles going from both these teams. Neither of them's going to want to give anything away early on. Comes across to Gehi on the Palace left-hand side. He goes back across. It's Lacroix, who's his centre defensive partner. I think they're going to see a lot of the ball today. As most of the central defenders do now, it gets passed in between. As it is now, Gehi's just giving it back across to Lacroix. We see a lot of that in the game now, where they're looking for passes, they're looking for runs through the midfield. They tried one there, but it's all. We're back to the keeper Henderson. He's giving it to Gehi, but Gehi's under pressure from, I think that's a Langer. Ball's intercepted there as it's drilled down the left-hand side and it's headed out for a Palace throw. It's thrown in by Mitchell. Referee not happy with that, wants it taken again. Throws it inside. Mitchell gets the ball back and then side foots it forward, high up to the halfway line. And Ketty, as he was almost put through by Hughes, just a bit too far for him. And that's Murillo who's put the ball out for a throw to Palace. Goes back to Mitchell. Gehi is under pressure. Turns on the outside and plays it inside. Ball was played down the line to Mitchell, but it was too far in front of him. But he's battling for the ball right in the corner. It's done well. It's still in. Milenkovic eventually gets his foot behind it and drives it out, but it's a throw to Crystal Palace. Halfway inside the Forest half. It's played forward. So all the way out for a goal kick to Forrest. Sells is the goalkeeper for Forrest. Hey, Harry, how are we doing? All right. Nice to see you back. Sells has the ball again. Plays out to the left. Milenkovic plays out to the right. It's Aina. Elanga gets it. Goes backwards, those. Palace squeeze up. Marino down the left-hand side. It's a long run, is this? It's supported, but the ball goes back. Lost a bit of ground of Forrest there, but they're going to reset on the halfway line. Murillo. And that's Hudson-Odoi got that ball there. Plays it back. I think Eze has squeezed them up and the ball goes back to Sells. Forrest have lost all that ground that they made down there. Battling for it in the middle of the park, both teams, and it comes to Eze and he's running forward towards the edge of the box. Left-footed shot. It's a good shot as well. It was only just wide of that right-hand post, and Sells won't get in there. He just stood there and watched it go past. Let's see from behind how close that was for Eze. Oh my goodness, that's close. That is close. He had a bit of curl on it. Left foot, and it had curl on it, just not enough to take it in the post. But Sells won't stop in that. That was going in. Ball comes out to the right for Forrest, just inside the half of Palace. Aina tries to give it out to the right to Hudson-Odoi, but it's intercepted. And Forrest win it back at the expense of a throw, though. Great start by Eze. Hughes plays the ball forward for Nketiah to run onto, but he's had it taken away from him. Aina comes down the line. Lerner pulls him back, though. It's a free kick. He's going to get a yellow card early on. After 5 minutes. That's going to put him under pressure. It's a bit early to be dragging people back and getting yourself a yellow card on the halfway line. There won't any danger or anything. It's just a stupid way to put pressure on yourself. Ball's played towards Woods. He's beaten to it. Chalobah goes up to Nketiah, but he's lost control out on the halfway line, and it's picked up. Goes down the left. Hughes has the ball taken off him. Comes inside to Eze. He's been pushed backwards. Gehi goes up to the left. Mitchell plays it inside to Eze again. Bit of space for him to run into again. I don't want to encourage him to do that too often. Eze was obstructed and goes down, but the referee's given nothing, and Forrest coming away down the right-hand side. Elanga, Gehi gets his foot in and concedes the throw. He got a bit of a swinging arm in the face to Eze. That's why he went down. It was unintentional by Yates. Anyway, Forrest have it just on the halfway line. They move it across to the left-hand side. Hudson-Odoi cuts inside on his right foot, plays it across into midfield. Milenkovic plays it across to the right. Aina. Yates. Aina was going forward there down the right-hand side. Elanga tried to put a side-footed pass down the wing. It's cut out, and it's a throw to Forrest. Aina takes the throw. Henderson just couldn't get it out of his feet and has to go backwards. Milenkovic goes across to Murillo. He plays it inside. Yes, trying to play a long ball down the inside right position, but there was no runner there, and it goes all the way through to Henderson. Gives it to Gehi, who goes across to his defensive partner, Mitchell. Goes back to Gehi and then all the way back to Henderson. Left-footed, he drives one long. And Nketiah didn't win that header. Yates gets the ball. Eze, right-hand side, he plays it. Munoz is looking for an overlap, and there wasn't one. Kamada has a bit of a shot with a left foot from about 20 yards out. It must have been his weaker foot because it wasn't well struck, and Seltz makes an easy save. was on target. Celts had to make the save, but a good start by Palace. They've had 2 shots on goal, on target as well. Lacroix, centre of his own half, goes across to the right to Chalabar. Inside to Eze, who's seen a lot of the ball in these early few minutes. All the way across to the left to Gay. He goes out to Mitchell. Mitchell tries to play it down the line. The ball hits the defender and is deflected out for a throw. Mitchell's going to take it. 10 minutes gone, 0-0. Eze comes for the ball and gets it. Tries to flick inside, but it hits the man behind him. Forrest come away with it. Dominguez was fouled in that exchange of passes. Gets a free kick. It's taken quickly. It goes back. Forrest lose a bit of momentum there as the defender had to backtrack to get that ball. Murillo comes to the right. Hudson-Odoi having to come deep to see some of the ball. Thanks to everybody who's followed us so far on TikTok. We really do appreciate your support. Welcome to the channel. If you just joined us, it's great to see you. Milenkovic has to intercept a ball that's played down the right-hand side. He manages to get there. Hudson-Odoi had a chance to run down the left-hand wing, but chose to turn back inside. Comes out to the right. Aina comes across. Yates. Yates still has it on the halfway line and goes across to the left. Murillo still has it. Hudson-Odoi made a run, but he wasn't seen, and the ball goes back to the halfway line. Milenkovic there. Milenkovic gets the ball back. Moreno plays the ball into Hudson-Odoi. He's going to get there. He's got there. He's on the edge of the box. Cuts it back. Yates was struggling to get that. The pass was behind him, but still have it on the edge of the box. Forrest. Anderson has a shot that's blocked. Goes out to the right. Alanga plays it inside and goes for the return. Eze comes away with it. Poor pass. Goes out to the right, and there Palace have the chance to counter-attack, but they've slowed things down and come back. Hudson-Odoi had made a run down the left wing. Yeah, if that shot had gone in from Hudson-Odoi, it's likely to have been given as a offside. Just Eze again on the edge of the box. He plays Nketiah in. He hit it with his right foot. Again, he couldn't dig it out from under his right foot. And it was a bit of a scuffed shot that was straight at Celts, and he makes a comfortable save. But Palace starting well. 3 shots on target they've had so far. And it's all coming through Eberiche Eze. He's had a really good start. Milenkovic now across to the left. Thanks to all the people who have joined us on YouTube. It's very much appreciated your support. If you're not a subscriber, please do hit the subscribe button and hit the like. Get a comment in if you want to. We can discuss comments during the game. Driving forward to the edge of the box. Alina, it was checked, went down looking for a foul. Referee hasn't given it. Anderson's picked the ball up from a poor clearance by Gehi. Milenkovic plays out to the right to Aina. He's almost playing level with Elanga. Back heels the ball back to Elanga. He plays it inside. Anderson chips it forward for Elanga's run. But Aguirre tidies up, gets it onto his left foot and drills it down the line. It's not a strong clearance. Still in the air. They're battling for it at both teams. No one's really got control of it yet. Nice play by Anderson. He gets it across to the left. Moreno on his left foot. Hudson-Odoi inside the area, cuts across on his right foot. Trevor Chalobah blocked his shot. And Anderson did, how he got it? He had three players in front of him and he managed to squeeze it between legs and round legs and get a lucky deflection. And then was stretching to get a shot away, but he did get his shot away. And Henderson's pushed it round the post for a corner. So he picks it up now. He goes round one. It's a bit left foot, right foot, and managed to get a shot in. Corner from the left-hand side, going to be a right-footed in-swinger. Thanks for your support, Simply Joy. I will drink some lukewarm water. Corner comes in. It's headed. And back post is Chris Wood. And he almost touched it in, but there was two defenders on the line and it was cleared away. Great chance for Forrest to take the lead. Both teams creating chances. I'm hoping we're going to get a lot of goals in this. Anderson plays it in. Right on the 6-yard box. Chris Wood with a diving header. Heads it over the bar when all he had to do was keep it down and wide of the keeper, and Forrest would have been a goal ahead. I've expected Wood, with his experience and his heading ability, to have buried that. And it's well wide as well. I mean, it's 3 yards wide. That's poor from him. His first effort from the corner at the back post, it was Lerma that had his foot on the line to deflect Chris Wood's header away. So it's end-to-end stuff, this. It's good stuff, this. Didn't expect this, but I'm enjoying it. He gives the ball away, trying to find Mitchell on the left-hand side, but his pass was a bit out of line, and it goes for a throw. Einer's going to check it. It gets a few words from, I think, Yates. Must be going to be a long one because they've all piled into the box. It's the first one we've seen from Einer, so I don't know how long his throws are. Comes in to the near post, looking for Chris Woods, but he was beaten to it by, I think that was probably Chalobah who beat him to it. And then the ball's deflected out via Einer, who tried to hook the ball back. And it goes for a goal kick. Ball goes across to the right-hand side. It's Chalobah looking for a pass. He's going to have to go back. Now he cuts inside and then puts a left foot long one. And Ketia's not going to win those in the air like that. He's looking for balls through that he can run onto. Lerma goes up to the right. Munoz looking for a cross, but there was nobody in there, so he's stood on the ball. Hughes now, a bit of chance to cross one. He gets a cross in as well, but it's well done by Einer. He was under no pressure, just chests it down to his keeper and diffuses the situation. Well played. Forrest have it down the left-hand side again. Hudson-Odoi was looking for it, but he came short and the ball went long. Lacroix to Chalobah, back to Lacroix. Well played by Chalobah. He was under a lot of pressure there. Milenkovic was beating Nketiah everything to those high balls. Nketiah's got no chance against Milenkovic. He looks about 8 foot. Yates lose it. This time Nketiah's got it at his foot. He's going to hit it from a long way out. Oh, and that can't be far away, that. I thought for a moment, 25 yards out, it's going to be speculative. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Don't shoot, don't shoot. But it can't have been far away, this. Oh, yeah, I think it must have. It clipped the outside of the post. Yeah, did it clip the outside of the left-hand post as Seltzer was diving to his left? I wonder, Nketiah had his hands on his head. Chris Wood is fouled in the centre. Gets the free kick. It's end-to-end stuff, this. I'm enjoying this, guys. Hope you are. Hudson-Odoi has it. Dominguez comes back. It's well played by Marino. He drags it inside and creates himself a bit of space. Tried to find Elanga, but Mitchell's there and heads it away. Elanga goes back to Milenkovic. Back to Elanga. He cuts inside, does Elanga. Sweep it across to the left. As a cross comes in from deep from Marino. It's headed away, but it's still kept in. Aina and Elanga recycle the ball into the edge of the box. Elanga got a chance to cross it, and he does, and it's right to the back post. It was over Henderson's head. He wasn't getting there. And luckily, Chalobah was covering at the back post and side foots out for a corner. That's a great cross by Elanga. It really is a good game, this. All we need is a goal now. That's a fantastic cross. Chris Wood was almost on the end of it, but Chalobah was aware of it. Still, it's a corner on the left-hand side. It's going to be a right-footed in-swinger. And it comes now. It's a deep one. Went towards Woods. There's a free header to Moreno. Oh, and it drops out of the reach of Henderson. Hits the back post. Stays out and it's cleared. And Nketiah is coming away now down the left-hand side. It's end-to-end. Anderson fouls Nketiah and gives away the free kick. It was a looping header that was out of Henderson's reach as he dived across to his left. It took a bounce and just gently kissed the post as it bounced away. Woods tried to touch it in. It was Yates' header. He stayed down as Yates is going to get some attention. And they're looking at his knee, possibly. What do you think of the game so far, guys? It's been a great game. It really has. Didn't expect it like this. Hope you're enjoying this live watch along. It's 23 minutes gone already. It's flown past. Bit of tonic water. Apologies to everyone on TikTok if I've missed your messages, but as you can imagine, I'm watching the game at the moment because it's end to end. I'm not ignoring you on purpose. I'm just watching this good game. Yes, it's just going down the touchline to be invited back on by the referee. But it's still a free kick to Palace on the left-hand side. It's about, I would say, 10 to 15 yards inside the Forest half. Forrest holding the high line here, and it goes short. It was a poor one by Eze. They're looking for someone running at the near post, but they've given it away. And then Ketia is on the left-hand side. He's got a chance to run in, and he's into the box, cuts it back. He's got to have a shot. It was falling backwards again as he hit a right-footed shot, and it was another scuffed one straight at the goalkeeper. Another great chance for Nketiah. And I think that's one of the problems for Nketiah, is that he's created himself a couple of chances, and he's not a natural goal scorer, is he? That was another good chance that, and you can probably see why Palace don't score a lot of goals, because they create so many chances, and they've been so unlucky. I know it's a throw to Forrest on the left-hand side. It's deep inside their own half. Throw's taken. It's headed on by Munoz. The ball was trying to be chipped forward. Munoz gets his foot in and deflects it out for a throw to Palace. Ball goes inside to Hughes. It plays it down to Nketiah. Another shot by Nketiah. It's a tight angle, that. Tight angle, that. And he didn't get it on target. There wasn't much chance of scoring from that sort of angle. And Nketiah's got to hold that up, try to maybe cut back and pick out a runner into the box from one of his teammates. He's not going to score from there, especially with the goalkeeper Sells was stood at his near post expecting what Nketiah did. Probably just needs a goal, doesn't Nketiah? Get off the mark. Sells goes long to Wood, but he's beaten to the ball. But Palace are caught offside coming back. Ball goes back for the free kick. It's Gehi. Lacroix. Gehi again. Gives it back to Lacroix. Lacroix goes long to Hughes. He plays it inside Eze. And Nketiah's got it. He goes out to the right-hand side. Munoz plays the cross in. There's a shot on the edge of the box. On the edge of the 6-yard box. It's a fluffed one. That was Kamara who had that shot. It's a poor connection, really, because it was centre goal. Good connection, and the goalkeeper might not have seen that, but fluffed his lines again, and that's another chance that Palace have created and not taken advantage of. Both teams so far have had 7 shots at goal. That's how good this first half has been. Ball swept out to the right again for Palace. Munoz plays the cross in, looking for Ebe, but he doesn't win it. Anderson plays the ball long down the left-hand side, looking for Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi is fouled. Free kick. It's Munoz coming back. That's a poor challenge, that. Yeah, lucky he didn't get booked for that. I've seen yellow cards handed out for a lot less than that. Well, Milenkovic is coming forward for this one. Anderson's there. Of course, Wood will be there. It's wide out on the left. It's going to have to be a long free kick, and it is. It's played in, but it's low. It's flicked on at the near post. Dominguez, but Chalobah takes control and heads it away. Dominguez still on the edge of the box. Tries to get a cross in. It's blocked. It's a corner to Forrest. Dominguez puts the ball at the corner flag and then leaves it. Forrest flood forward again. Right-footed in-swinger again. It's caused a lot of problems for Palace as this. If we get a good delivery, in it comes. It's one at the near post. Wood again. I think it was Eberici Eze who got the ball on the edge of the box, played it out to the right, looking for a man on the outside of himself. There's nobody there. Aina plays it forward, gets the ball straight back. Anderson linking up with Aina. Sells, kicks the ball to the left. Hudson-Odoi, but he can't control it, gives the ball away, and Palace pick it up. Chalobah, Aqua goes back inside. Lerma plays out to the right. Munoz, bit of space for him to get a cross in again if he wants to from deep. Then he goes back. Lerma again. Goes back to Lacroix. Gehi's on the outside. Eventually gives it to him. Gehi had Kamara on his outside, but didn't give it to him. Kamada. Lacroix plays the ball low. It's picked off. Langa dwelled on it too long. And Kamada got his toe in, and Palace come away with the ball. Hughes is fouled. Referee gives the free kick. It's just on the halfway line on the right-hand side. I think they've seconded the free kick already. Eberici Eze has just drifted out of the game in the last few minutes. And Ketia, Lacroix, Chalobah, Munoz gets the ball. Moreno takes it off him though. Hudson-Odoi, Anderson, Strong keeps the ball under pressure. Aina cuts inside, then goes around right hand side. Elanga, it's a poor pass from Elanga, but he gets the ball back, comes inside again. Yates, thought he made have a go on his left foot. Moreno has a go with his left foot. Then tries to win the ball back. Moreno gives the foul away. I think he's lucky that he hasn't got a yellow card for that one. He hasn't. I'm not supporting either of these two teams. My team's Leeds. I just watch this team, these two, as a neutral and enjoy the game, which I am at the moment. It's been a good game. There's been multiple chances for both sides. Been very open. Chalobah has the ball on the right side, plays it inside. It's well played. Eze gets the ball. He plays it. Oh, Hughes is overlapping on the right. It was an easy pass for Ebe to give, and it's gone astray. It's been intercepted, and Forrest are away on the left-hand side again. Anderson, seen a lot of balls, Anderson. Ball has to go back. Dominguez comes inside. Dominguez gets the ball again. Murillo. Anderson wanting a lot of the ball. He's coming short for it all the time. He's looking for the ball all the time. He's had a good game so far, Anderson. He's coming forward now. Looking for Wood. Wood was looking for a touch off for a runner. It was intercepted easily. But Forrest still have the ball. Elanga tries to go around Mitchell. Mitchell's strong. Don't let him get past. Puts the ball out for a throw. Aina's going to take this one. Is it going to be another long throw? 10 minutes to go to a half time. How we haven't had a goal, I don't know. Could have been 3-3. Yet still 0-0. Diana going to go along? He is. To that near post again. Gahey gets the header though, in front of the Palace attacker. Goes all the way to the halfway line. Moreno. He has to turn it back to Sells. Dominguez. Anderson on the left now. Plays it inside to Dominguez. He plays the ball through. It's picked up. And Ketia had a chance to slip Kamada in on the left-hand side. His pass goes astray, disappointingly. Forrest have the ball. Dominguez. Palace have got a high line here and they're pushing Forrest back. Bit of a squeeze on. Ball's played forward. Gahey wins a header, but the referee's given an offside just inside the Palace half. I mean, wow. 6 inches over the halfway line. It's a tight one, that. Kamada has the ball, goes to the left. Looking for Nketiah. He just managed to get a foot in. Dominguez puts the ball out, but it's still a throw to Palace. Goes back to Gahey. Looking for Nketiah again, but the ball is deflected out for another throw. Lemmer's coming across to the left to take this throw. Don't know whether he's got a long throw or not. Looks like he has because he's drying the ball. Lacroix has come in to stand in front of Sells. Chris Wood's marking him at the near post. Here comes the throw now. Looking for the flick on from Gahey. He misses it. Forrest picked the ball up and clear it down the right. Chalobah brings the ball down. I think that was Anderson who was chasing him down. He was anxious to get to the ball. Pushed Chalobah over and concedes the free kick. Gahey sees it. It goes across to the right. Lacroix and across to Chalobah. He plays it inside. Lerma gets a ball back. Kamada now on the left. Mitchell, bit of space. Tries to play it inside. Eze's got it. He has to go back. He's under a lot of pressure when he gets the ball. Eze. Mitchell has it. Toe in, takes it away from him, and it goes out for a throw. Palace take it quick and go back. Gahey. And he's going to go all the way back to Henderson. Chalobah inside to Lacroix, and he's got a bit of space in front of him to come forward, which he does. Gives it to Eze. He's fouled immediately, hitting the back, just inside the centre circle, and the referee gives the foul. Take it quick, gives it to Eze, but a bit too quick. There was no structure in that. Nobody was set for it, but Eze has the ball now. Tried to give it. I was going to say that Dominguez had the chance to come away with the ball, but he's fouled Kamada in the process, and it's a free kick to Palace. Just took his right leg away. Kamada went over. So you've got Hughes, Eze, and Kamada. All three of them standing over this free kick. Defensive line is set on the edge of the 18-yard box, so there's space behind. If anyone's got the quality to put a ball in there. It does look like it's going to be Kamada who's going to take this. No, he's walked off as Kamada now. Didn't look happy. Now Eze is going to take it. Walked off in a bit of a strop, did Kamada then. Ball's played by Eze to the back post. I don't know whether that was offside or a free kick for pushing or whatever, but the referee's given a foul at the back post by Lacroix. Five minutes to go to half time, plus any added time. Chris Woods wins the header. Just nodded to the halfway line and nodded back for a bit of head tennis. Ball's eventually brought down. Goal goes out for a throw just on the halfway line to Forrest, left-hand side. Throw's taken long. It's won by Chalaba. It's bounced around a bit. Both teams fighting for the ball. Hughes looked like he may have been fouled, but the ref says no. Forrest recycled the ball at the back. Aina goes around Kamada. Kamada pulls him down. Referee's going to his pocket. Kamada gets a booking. Looks a bit frustrated, does Kamada. Hasn't seen a lot of the ball in this first half. Elanga standing over this free kick. It's wide out on the right. Milenkovic is going up, so they're looking for it to be thrown in there. And it comes. Henderson's coming for it. Makes an easy catch on the edge of his box. Well claimed and good goalkeeping by Henderson. Looks like Lacroix maybe just got a bit of a knock there. He's just limping off. Looks like he's going to be okay. 3 minutes to go. Ball comes out to Gehi from Henderson. It's Chalaba. Inside. Lerma to Hughes. Hughes goes down under the challenge of Dominguez. It's taken quickly by Eze to Kamada. Lacroix comes out to the left to Gehi. Elanga putting a bit of pressure on him. He plays it inside to Eze. Eze goes to Nketiah. Kamada back to Eze. Eze is robbed. He slides in. Looked like a foul. Referee hasn't given it. Hughes has played it out to the right. Munoz. Okay, he plays it out to the left. Chalaba. Munoz tries to cross the ball. It's blocked for a corner. Chalaba's down in the penalty box. This bloody thing. If there was any foul there on Chalaba, I'm sure VAR will be checking it, and Anderson's been spoken to by the referee, so maybe he had something to do with it. Looks like he's okay for the moment, Chalobah. We're just 30 seconds left of this first half. Left-footed in-swinger from the right-hand side by Hughes. It goes short, though. Eze is going to give it back to Hughes. This time Hughes puts the ball in. Yates heads it away at the near post. Hughes and Eze bring the ball down again. Hughes just sells his mate short, but Eze comes away with it. Puts a cross in, which is deflected to Nketiah. Tries to flick it inside with his head. Eze has it on the edge of the box. Has got a chance of a shot. I think Eddie Nketiah got in the way of it. It was a good shot. Hughes challenges for the ball on the edge of the box, fouls Yates, and that's a free kick with 2 minutes of added time to go. Hey, Leggy, nice to see you back again. How are you doing? Have you enjoyed this game so far? It's been a great game. Just lost its momentum in the last 10 minutes, but up till then, it's been great. Chance after chance after chance. Eze has the ball, just in the centre circle. Lacroix now comes across to Gehi. Mitchell, he cuts back and gives it to Gehi, who's just on the halfway line. He tries to play a ball across to the right. Munoz gets that ball, but he's immediately under pressure and has to go backwards. Chalobah. Lerma, Munoz going backwards. It's going to go to Henderson, and it does. With 30 seconds to go, Henderson drives it forward. Eberici Eze was underneath it. And Ketty was battling for it with Milenkovic, and he's had no change out of Milenkovic whatsoever. I think both these teams just seeing out this first half 0-0. It's only 10 seconds to go. Anderson gets Hudson-Odoi down the left-hand side. He checks back inside. He hasn't got much time to get this cross in. Anderson plays a cross, and Woods stretching for it. 2 yards out, got his foot to it, but couldn't get any power behind it, and it dropped straight into Henderson's arms. That was a fantastic chance again. It's a great cross. Woods just stretching, just got at the end, his toe end. It's difficult on the stretch to get any power behind it because he just got it on his toe end because he was stretching so far for it. And luckily for Henderson, it went straight to him on the bounce. That was a great finish to the first half. So a really enjoyable first half as well. And I hope everybody who's been watching this first half with us has enjoyed it as much as I have. If you have enjoyed it so far, please hit the subscribe button in the YouTube channel. Game Watch Live. Become a channel member. Hit the like button, which also helps with the channel growing with the algorithm, as we know. And get your comments in. Don't forget to also hit the notification bell because we are live streaming regular. And if you do like what we're doing, then join us for those by hitting the notification bell. Thanks to everybody on TikTok who's joined so far. Everybody who's liked what we're doing. Thanks for your support. We really do appreciate it. If I haven't seen a lot of your comments, it's because I've been watching the game, obviously, but I haven't been ignoring you. I do appreciate that I do try to keep an eye on it. And if there's anyone that's put stuff in there, like Leggy, like to see you back again, Leggy. Nice to see you back. I saw Harry early on. I did reply to him, but he didn't seem to reply back. So Harry's a regular on the channel, but I'm not ignoring everybody on TikTok. It's just hard to keep an eye on 2 or 3 screens at once. But as we're at halfway, we've got 10 or 15 minutes to get comments in on the game so far. What do you think of it? It's been a cracker for 2 teams that are down there. It's been a really good game. I've really enjoyed it. Can you believe that I've enjoyed a 0-0? and neither of these teams mean anything to me. But I've enjoyed a 0-0. It's been a really good game, and I hope you've enjoyed the watch along so far. But now's your chance if you want to join in with the live stream. Get your comments in. Let me know what you think about that first half. What you think about all those missed chances for both sides? Do you think we're going to get some goals in the second half? I mean, I do, but then again, I thought in the first half we was going to get a lot of goals the way both teams started off, and we didn't. It was 0-0 at half time. But it's your chance now to put your comments in, and we can chat it about it at half time. Well, the local coverage is all advertisements, really, isn't it? Thanks to everyone who's supporting the channel so far. We really do appreciate it. It's great to see you joining us. Get your comments in. Let us know what you think about the game so far. I'm sure there was something that I could do on this. I can't remember what it was now. Not that. Just a promotion on this side, but I can't find it. I had some flares, something about flares that I could use to promote the channel on TikTok, but I'm still getting used to getting my way around TikTok at the moment. I'm still not au fait with it. Should have the wife here. She knows how to do it. There's some games tomorrow as well. I'm hoping that as a Leeds supporter that I can watch the Leeds game. I know it is on Sky, but it's on the Sky Plus button, and I don't have Sky Plus. So if Leeds isn't the main game, I'm going to miss it, which is disappointing. I did look at Sky today, and I had a look at the packages, and the packages now are a bit cheaper than Now TV is, which is I'm subscribing to at the moment. But they want you to buy a TV as well. I don't want a TV. I just want Sky Sports. So I thought, no, bollocks to that. Squid United liked the live video. Thanks for your support, Squid United. Nice to see you here. Thanks to all the guys on YouTube who've been watching along so far. If you want more of an interactive experience, then join us on YouTube at Game Watch Live. You can get your comments in there. Join the community. Just showing that Eberiche has a chance very early on in the game that he set off just outside the right-hand post and with his left foot, and it started curling back, but just not enough, just went wide of the post, and the goalkeeper was rooted to the floor. If that had been on target, that was 1-0. And then Nketiah's long-range shot from about 25 yards out, right foot just curled away at the last second and just glanced the post as it went wide. Very unlucky. Nketiah has been out-muscled by Milenkovic in this first half. They tried to play the ball in the air to Nketiah. He's not going to win headers against Milenkovic. Milenkovic is about 7'6". Just have to keep my throat lubricated while I've got this COVID. Horrible COVID. I've had all the vaccinations over the years for COVID, and you can still get it. It's unbelievable. What's the point in having the vaccinations if it's not working? I'm certainly not having any more. Has anybody on TikTok got a comment on this first half? There's a few of you. How about you, Leggy? If you're still there, have you got anything to say about the first half? It's been a good game. I know you went away for a part of it, but you've been back. What do you think? Maybe you've been watching the game. Bit quiet in the chat. I should have this on a bigger screen, then I could see your names better. Still on a break. No one's got anything to say about the game. I'm surprised. It's been a good game and no one's got anything to say about it. Just wonder where, looking at the league tables as it goes so far, if Forrest gets a point out of this, they go above Manchester United. As it is at the moment, there will be. Or is that as it stands? Let me just have a look at the top. I'm not sure whether that's as it stands or it's just at the moment. Yeah, that's just at the moment. So they would go above Manchester United on goal difference, would Nottingham Forest, and Crystal Palace would leapfrog Ipswich Town and they would drop back into the relegation zone. Again, it's all to do with goals scored, goal difference. Ipswich have got a -10 and Crystal Palace have got a -5, so that would take them out of the relegation zone. So that's as it is at the moment. Might be doing a live stream tomorrow, depending on what game I can access. I can't access any of the European games. But if you do want to join us, just follow either on YouTube or on TikTok, whichever one you want to do. You can follow me and watch along with me. Gone dead on TikTok. See what I can do about it. Nothing. Hudson-Odoi was limping off at half time. I wonder if he's going to be substituted. Hasn't done a great deal in this first half. Oh, there we go. Flair. Yeah, I've used a flare. Don't know what it means, don't know what it does. But I've used it anyway. Abby Lee's just joined us. Thanks for joining us. How are you doing? All right. Hope you can stay with us for this second half because it's been a cracking game so far. Are you back, Leggy? Good to see you back. Hello to Bella. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing well. Paul Overton. In and out. Team's coming out for the second half now. Hopefully we'll get a second half as good as the first half. Just need a couple of goals, really. Hudson-Odoi is still out there. He's still warming up with the rest of his team. So he's obviously got over that knock, whatever it was, at the end of the first half. Isaac Anderson, thanks for joining us. Fatty Batty, thank you. Oscar, thanks for joining us. Would both teams take a point at this stage? I think they probably would. Forrest would go above Manchester United and the point would take Palace out of the relegation zones, which is a start. Still haven't won one yet, though. Palace. The game starts. Put the wrong one on. Never mind. Forrest have it on the left. Hughes is putting a bit of pressure on. Glennis Cooper, thanks for joining us. In and out quickly. Denny's joined. Thanks for joining us, Denny. It's going to be a bit of a slow start until the teams get back into up to pace with the game. Lily wants me to sing. Oh, you don't want to hear me sing, Lily? Sure, you don't. Especially with my voice at the moment, because I haven't got a bit of covered. You either got it or you haven't. So I couldn't sing anyway. Yates on the edge of the box. So as a toe pro, there's a couple of shots going in from Forrest at the edge of the box, but none of them got anywhere. They was all blocked. Eze was waiting for the out ball on the left-hand side, and it was played short of him and goes out for a throw. So Forrest have a throw. You maybe do, Lily, but I can't sing. Can you sing? Are you a singer? Ball's played in. It's hacked away. Long. Eze is chasing it, but he don't chase it for too long as it's laid back to Sells. Plenty of people joining the channel at the moment. It's great to see you all. If you've got anything to say, get your comments in. We can discuss them during the game. As he plays the ball inside, but it's goes straight to Dominguez, and he's coming away down the left-hand side. Hudson-Odoi hugging the touchline. He's going to come in, cuts in on his right-hand foot. Tries to get a cross in, but Hughes blocks it. Moreno still has it, though. Tried to pull it back with his left foot. It's poked out for a throw. Moreno's going to take this throw. It's going to be a long throw. Comes in now. Not that far long. Chalmers plays it forward, but Aina won the ball back. Hudson-Odoi Anderson in the side of the box, clears it across to the left to Moreno. This cross was a bit scuffed and it's cleared easily, and the ball goes down the right-hand side. As Murillo brings the ball back, but he's still inside his own half. It goes back to Sells. Sells goes forward. Long ball. Brings it down to Woods and then lays it inside. It's well played by Woods. There's a chance of a cross by Dominguez to the back post. It was too far for anybody. Elanga collects it and recycles. Aina back to Elanga. Lays it inside. Goes for the... He got the return, did it, Elanga? He had a chance to pick someone out, did Elanga, with the cross, and it was a poor one. It was a scuffed one that was easily cleared away for a throw to Forrest. Ball's cleared away by Gahey. Hughes didn't get the ball though, and it's away again with Forrest. Anderson just stumbles and loses control of the ball. Kamada has it. Eze has it. Plays it inside. Lerma. Hughes gets it. Played inside by Nketiah, looking for Eze, but it's intercepted and cleared away. Chalobah has it on the right-hand side. Munoz is going to cross from deep as he tries to go inside, but just pushed it too far in front of him and it's cleared. Lacroix has it now to Hughes on the edge of the box. Munoz couldn't control the ball. It's recycled by Crystal Palace. It's Gahey, plays it inside to Kamada, to Hughes. Kamada goes out to the right. Munoz crosses it. It's far too far. It's deep and goes out for a goal kick almost near the corner flag at the far side. That's how poor it was. He never got his head up. He had a bit of time to let his fellow attackers make some space and support him. He just hit it across and it was an awful corner. Awful cross. Goal kick's taken. Sells goes long. Anderson wins the header. Gets a return. Has to put it through to Chris Woods, but it's intercepted. Lacroix to Gahey. Mitchell. Kamada. Turns inside. Goes across to the right to Munoz. Munoz got to bring it down on the edge of the box, but he's been forced back by Moreno. Chalobah recycles it with Lacroix and then across to Gahey again. Lacroix, Chalobah to the right. Munoz has got a bit of space in front of him. Can he cross from deep again? Looks like he's going to try to. He slips as he. Eze. Oh no, I can't believe Kamada didn't put that rebound in. Looks like Kamada might have been offside, but it was a strange effort by Eze. Kamada was offside, but Eze hits the ball straight at Henderson, who fumbles the ball straight out in front of him to Kamada, and all he had to do was tap it in, but it was a half-hearted effort. He had no conviction in the shot. He was offside as it was, but he should have buried that and then wondered about the offside. And he just looked at it like he's lacking in confidence. Eze trying to create stuff in the middle of the field. Gahey wins the ball back, though. It's played down the left. And Ketty is away. He's cutting into the edge of the box. He's got men supporting him. It's Hughes. The block from Hughes' shot was by Moreno. It's good play, good counter-attacking by Crystal Palace there. Ball is out on the right-hand side. It's a throw to Forrest, but still deep in their own half. Hughes gets a foot in the midfield and puts the ball out again for another throw to Forrest. Wait for the throw to be taken. Taking the time with the throw. The referee's going to have to get him to hurry on it. End up going all the way back to Sells. He comes across to the left. Thanks for the fire, Karela. Much appreciated. Anybody who follows me tonight, I'll have a look once this live stream is finished, and I will follow you back as well to support you as you've supported me. Yates has the ball. Anderson. I think Hudson-Odoi thought that ball had gone out, but it hadn't. Forrest still have the ball. Comes across to the left. It's a good ball on the edge of the box. Hudson-Odoi, left-footed. Well, I don't know if that was a shot or what, but Dominguez just chips it forward straight into the hands of Henderson. I don't know what that was. Was it? Well, it wasn't a shot. It can't have been. It was a half-hearted effort. If it was, ball's played out by Moreno. Close to the corner flag on the left-hand side. Hughes comes short for it, but Munoz is taking his time with his throw. Still not taking it yet. Goes to Hughes, back to Munoz. Hughes knew he was offside, so he couldn't take that return ball, and it's cleared. Woods tries to chest it down, but Lerma picks it up for Palace. Tried to put that pass through, did to Munoz. He was just retreating back and he was caught offside, and it's a free kick to Forrest. Ball goes forward to the right-hand side. Mitchell has committed himself, but has gone round him. Aina. Anderson chips it across to the right. Yates has got a chance to cross. He has to come back. He's trying to look for a ball down the line, but he hasn't got one at the moment. And in the end, Eze and Kamada take the ball off him, and they're away again down the left-hand side. Eze has got it now. Eze plays the ball inside. There's a ball onto the outside. If he wants it, Ketty tries to get it out. It's too created. It's still on the left-hand side. It's Gehi. He tries to cross it. The ball is half deflected straight to Sells. He picks the ball up and lays it straight out again. Gehi's caught upfield. Hughes takes Anderson down on the halfway line. Looks like a foul's been given by the referee. Nearly up to the hour mark. Still no goals, but chances again. Comes across to the left. Moreno pushing forward. Hudson-Odoi makes a run for him. Gets it inside. Does Hudson-Odoi. He's not been given any space, Hudson-Odoi, to run. And hasn't really done a great deal in the game. Moreno still inside to Hudson-Odoi. A bit of space now, but he's been forced out. Plays the back heel. Dominguez has it just inside the byline. It goes across. Yates was brought down what looked like on the edge of the box by Kamada. Referee gives nothing, and Palace are coming away. And Ketty is brought down, and the free kick's given. And whoever brought Nketiah down, looks like it was... Don't think so. Anderson looked like he dived. Just looking who brought Nketiah down. He got a booking for it. It was Anderson trying to get back. He's put a lot of work in as Anderson. He's been a box-to-box player tonight. Eze and Hughes are standing over this free kick for Palace. Is it going to be Eze? No, it's going to be Hughes who's going to... No, he steps over it. Eze takes it. There's a shot. Oh, right-footed shot that hits the crossbar, and hit the crossbar because Sell's got a fingertip to it and tips it onto the crossbar. I didn't think he touched it at first, but it's a great strike. It's curling away from Sells. That's a great save with his right hand. We'll just see this replay again. It's curling away from him, and he goes, oh, yeah. It's a great touch onto the bar and over for the corner. Great save, because that was going in the back of the net, was that? Hughes plays the ball in short, comes for it back, goes to the edge of the box where Eze is. He's going to have another shot again, as he does. Left-footed this time. This time it goes over the bar, but it must have taken a flick off somebody because the referee's given another corner. Yeah, it did. Yeah. Someone just put the foot up and it took a flick off the foot. Corner on the right-hand side. Is it going to be a right-footed in-swinger again? The Forrest right-hand side. Eze is going to take it. He plays it short to Hughes. Hughes gives it back to Eze. Got a chance to pick a cross out, which he does. He hits it to a near post. It's flicked away and picked up at the back post by Munoz. He plays it inside to Kamada. Lerner wants it and gets it. Chips one forward for a run of Munoz. Aina's strong in defence there. Stops Munoz from getting the ball, and it eventually runs out for a goal kick. Good defence. So it's going to be a first substitution. Alanga's going off for Jota Silva. It's been very tight for these wingers. All of them, Alanga, Hudson-Odoi, they've all had no space to work with. It's unfortunate to have gone off, but we'll see what Jota can do now. As Hughes picks the ball up, Forrest have given it away to Eze, brings it down inside the box on his left foot. He stumbles a bit, but still gets up and has the ball. And then he's muscled off it as he lets it run away from him. Milenkovic beats him to it, and Forrest come away. Dominguez plays it out to the left. Hudson-Odoi has it now on the left-hand side, hugging the touchline. He's going to attack that byline, which he does. He gets a left-footed cross into the back post. It's not a bad one. There's nobody there, but Yates is going to keep it in and recycle it. Aina puts her first-time crossing. Gahey gets it away a bit. Anderson on his left foot tries to put a shot. Don't know what happened with that, but it went sideways. Second shot is blocked again. Munoz gets his foot in. And Ketty doing a bit of defensive work, holding the ball up. It's going down the left again to Hudson-Odoi. Anderson seeing a lot of the ball again this second half. Marino tries to play a ball inside and it's immediately cut out. Tries to play the ball out quickly to Eze, but it's not a ball he's going to reach, and it ends up back with Sells. He plays it immediately out to Yates, who comes short for it, and he goes across to the left. Hughes forces the ball backwards. Moreno is looking for a run down the left-hand wing, but Chalobah wins the header. Woods has scored a scuffed shot from the edge of the box, and I don't know how Henderson's let that in at his near post, but he has. And Forrest a goal 1-0 up. I've got to take a look at that one again, because it seemed to be a soft one for Henderson to let in, but he has let it in. It wasn't a bad shot, but it wasn't a powerful shot. See that again. It's heading inside. He hits it first time. It's not bad on the volley. He gets over his knee over it. Henderson gets a good right hand to that and lets it go under his right hand. Should have saved that quite comfortably. Henderson's fault, that one. That's a poor one to let in. Woods will be happy with that, but that's not very good, that. Simply Joy says it's a good goal, and it is a good goal. This is going to be good for the game because Palace are going to have to push on now and look for that equaliser. Simply Joy must be a Forest supporter. Mateta comes on. More power up front. And Ketty has gone off. Not surprised. Don't look happy. The only balls he's had to deal with have been in the air against Milenkovic. He's had no chance of winning any of that. Up to Palace to come forward now. I don't want to lose this one after having so many chances. Yates get a foot in for a ball that was aimed at Mateta and diverts out for a corner. On the Palace left-hand side, 66, 67 minutes gone. 1-0 to Forest. And that's Eze has taken that kick. It's going to be a right-footed in-swinger. And it comes now. It's one at the near post. It's flicked on by a Forest head. Lerma goes up. Chalobah collects the ball on the edge of the box. It's a bit behind him. He has to twist and hit the ball at the same time, and all he manages to do is chip it over the bar. It's a difficult one for him to hit there with all the people in front of him. Doesn't get it on target, and it goes for the goal kick. Nottingham Forest will be going well ahead of Manchester United in the league now. 1 point was going to take them above Man U, but they're going to get 3 at the moment. Gahey wins the header, but is pushed. I think that's Anderson in the back. Gahey gets a yellow card for that. Well, for Dominguez, or maybe something he said, because it was a Forest free kick, so Dominguez has said something. Just see what it was. Dominguez there was kicked the ball away after the free kick's given. That's why. A bit harsh there, time wasting, but it is what it is. Free kick just in the centre circle, and the Crystal Palace half is chipped forward to Anderson, but it's headed away. Lerma gets there. Eze is battling for it. Mateta's there as well, but it's cleared forward again by Forrest. Anderson, but Munoz beats him and puts it out for a throw. Halfway inside the Palace half on the left-hand side. Forrest are just going to want to settle things down for the next 10 minutes now. Don't give Palace a sniff of it. Just consolidate. Throw from Moreno when he takes it. Throws it long. Wood comes back to Moreno. Don't know how, but it did. Hudson-Odoi back to Moreno again. Hudson-Odoi, the ball goes straight through his legs and out for a throw. Chalobah challenged by Wood, but he gets his clearance away. Mateta's on the floor. He's claiming he's been fouled, but the referee's having none of it. Munoz wins the ball. Hudson-Odoi plays it into Wood, who lays it off. Anderson on the edge of the box, got his right foot shot on. Wrong foot's Henderson, and he manages to clear it with his right foot. Still on the edge of the box. Wrong footed Henderson again. Last thing he wanted on another shot like that. Aina gets the ball. Aims at Wood. It's just flicked off his head. Ball's recycled on the right-hand side of the box. It's chipped back in for Wood again. And again it goes off for him. This time it goes out for a goal kick. I think it must have been a deflection on that shot, but wrong-footed, and so he managed to get his right foot on it and sort of like kick it away. He wouldn't want to concede there. Ball's chipped forward by Gahey. Chalobah tries to turn. Ball's taken off him. Chalobah commits a foul with a body check, and it's a free kick. Just looking at that one again, that was not a great deal of power. Henderson lets it squirm under his right arm, and he's not happy about it, and neither will his manager or supporters. Ball played down the right-hand side. Gahey. Gahey trying to let the ball go behind. I think it was number 20 got his foot in. Gahey tried to keep the ball in, having had it touch him, and did go out for a corner. Anderson across to the right-hand side to take this. It's probably going to be right-footed away swinger. And it comes now. It's Mateta wins the ball at the front post, but it comes back in again. Punched by Henderson as he comes out to the edge of the box to Hudson-Odoi. He's got 3 players around him and he has to go back. It goes all the way back to Sells, who's almost on the halfway line. Kamada comes to engage and Sells plays it down the right-hand side. To De Silva. Gahey was waiting for it to run out again. And second time that Gahey's given another corner away with De Silva hassling him and ran at a corner near the dead ball line. Corner comes in now. It's headed over by Yates, who attacked the ball. 2 more substitutions for Palace. Looks like Hughes has gone off. He's had a good game, Hughes. He's unlucky to be taken off, but they need a goal. Sarr is on. So Sarr and Schlupp are on, and Hughes and Mitchell are going off. Ball goes out to the left. He plays it into midfield to Kamada. He's got a bit of space to move into. He's got Chalobah on the right-hand side, and he gives it to him. He hits it in first time. Diving header clears it. Flicked on by Anderson. Wood plays it across to Hudson-Odoi on the right, but it's over his head. He can't keep it in. It's a throw to Palace. Taken quickly. Kamada into centre midfield. Lerma out to the left. Back to Lerma and to Gahey. 15 minutes to go. Palace 1-0 ahead. Lacroix gives it to Schlupp, but Schlupp's lost it. And Forrest are breaking away. Moreno cuts inside. Ball comes out to Anderson. He's let his man go. He's checked him. Anderson checked his man, and his man slid past him, and he tried to hit a ball to the near post, which was blocked. Anderson's gone down injured. I think it was Sarr who blocked Anderson's cross, and he took a bit of a bang for it. He's going to take the corner, is Anderson, but he's a bit sheepishly walking on that. Well, he can't take the corner from there. It's well out of that quadrant. Don't think the linesman's going to say anything to him. It's well out. It's not anywhere near. The corner comes into the back post. It's headed up in the air. Henderson comes and claims that ball. Easy catch for him. He rolls the ball straight out. That's Lerma who has the ball on halfway. He comes back inside to Gahey. Gahey in the centre circle goes across to Kamada. Schlupp goes back to Chalobah. Lerma has to turn and goes across to the left all the way to Gahey. Bit of space in front of him. Munoz gives it back to Mateta. It's played into the box for Mateta's run. It's just a bit too far in front of him and it runs out for a goal kick. Substitution for Forrest. Two, Nico Williams and Morato coming on. Who's going off? Moreno and Anderson. Anderson's had a good game. So has Moreno, to be fair. Just putting fresh legs on, I think Forrest are going to settle for what they've got, which you can't blame them. Just wasted another couple of minutes there with those substitutions. Kick's taken by Sells. It's a long one that's headed forward. And it's hoofed forward again by Forrest. Goes out to the left. A good play. Get out to Hudson-Odoi. Williams is in front of him. Tries to give him it, does Hudson-Odoi, but it's too far in front and it's picked off. Played down the line. Mateta lays the ball off. Lerma picks it across on the left-hand side. Munoz with a bit of space in front of him. He doesn't look like he wants to run into it, though. Tries to cross from deep, and man in front of him it just blocks it. It's poor, that. Poor choice. He had men supporting him. Kamada goes across to the right. Schlub. He goes back to Kamada. Mateta is in the box. He's got a chance to cross it. He gets it across. Straight at Sells, though. He bats it down and then falls on it. Well done by Mateta. Wood loses the ball. He's the only man up there. Eze coming deep looking for the ball. Kamada plays it inside, but it's easily cut out. It's just kicked forward by Forrest, and Gahey's going to pick it up again. Kamada seeing plenty of the ball now. Chalaba, he has to go back. Lerma, Kamada. It's all central at the moment, looking for space out wide. Goes into Mateta. He's got a chance to cut another one back. Schlupp. It's a great shot. Just on the right-hand side of the penalty box. Schlupp on his left foot goes for the far post. And Sells gets a hand to it and diverts it round the post. It's a good save. Corner's taken quickly. It's Eze hits one through. Lerma tries to win the ball on the edge of the box and follow. So Forrest come away with it, but there's a head injury there by Hudson-Odoi. Maybe a clash of heads in the box. Might get a chance to see that Sells save them, because it was a good one. Yeah, strong right arm to palm it round the post. It's two good saves that Sells made to keep his team in it. Eight to 1 minutes gone. It's going to be Palace who have to put the pressure on now. Hudson-Odoi is still down. Friday night, Leicester and Nottingham Forest. So it'll be Forest again in the Premier League. Should be a good game, that one. Both teams needed points in the Premier League. Maybe Leicester more than Forest if they get 3 points here. Forest have had a good start to their season. Chelsea and Newcastle, and then the game I want to live stream on Sunday will be the Arsenal-Liverpool game. That's going to be a cracker, is that? Do join me if you can. If you're a subscriber on YouTube, then hit the like button and hit the notification bell so that you get all the notifications of the live streams that we're doing later on, right the way through the season. There's a break in play. You've got a chance to put a comment in now with probably about 10 minutes or so to go with added time. Can Palace pull one back? Can they get a point out of this? They deserved a point, really. Seltzer's made 2 good saves, and they've had numerous other chances as Palace as well, so deserved to get something out of this, but looking at the moment like they're going to get nothing. Looks like Hudson-Odoi is going off. He's not recovered from that knock, and he's been substituted. And Chris Wood's going off as well, the goal scorer. So it looks like Forrest are going to shut up shop and take what they've got. Hudson-Odoi and Wood off, and Iwanyi and Sosa. Come on. Iwanyi's going to take Wood's place. Drop ball. Cleared forward by Forrest. Header won by Gehi Lacroix, and comes to Gehi, back to Lacroix. Comes across to Chalobah. He's got a ball down the line inside. Schlupp has to go all the way back to Henderson. It's not what they want now. They want to be going the other way. Ball comes into the middle. Lerma. He gets it out to the right to Schlupp. He plays it inside. It's a poor ball by Schlupp. Given away. Iwanyi is away down the left-hand side. Looked like he was offside, but it's still carrying on. He's in the box. He's being held up. He's waiting for support. Williams cuts back on the right foot and puts a cross into the edge of the box. It's going back out. Forrest are going to reset this one. It's chipped forward on the left-hand side, but it's seen by Chalobah. He's covering and puts it out for a throw. Forrest won't mind that because it's deep in the Palace half with 5 minutes to go. That's a foul throw, surely. He didn't barely move his arms, but anyway, the ref hasn't given it. Sosa making his way across the edge of the box, then goes right back. Back down the left-hand side. It's intercepted. Still a throw to Forrest, though. Still halfway inside the Palace half on the left. They're not taking the... Going to take the time with all these. Palace come away on the left. It's being given away, though. Deep inside their own half. That's poor by Palace. Down the left-hand side, there's a De Silva puts a back post crossing. Chalobah was the only one there, and he flicks it away, but Forrest have picked it up again. Recycle on the edge of the box, goes across to the left. Sosa tried to help it on, but Chalobah gets a foot in, gets out for a throw. 3.5 to go. Williams takes this one. Williams on the byline goes back. Morato has it. He goes back. Murillo plays it inside. Williams has it again now. Plays it inside the box. Sosa has a shot, but it's blocked. Headed away, but Forrest pick it up on the edge of the box on the right side now. Aina. Munoz puts the ball out for a throw. Just near the corner flag on the right-hand side for Forrest. They're going to take the time as Palace make another substitution. Kamada goes off and Agbinone comes on to replace him. Doesn't look too thrilled about it, but Kamada has looked like that all the way through the game. Throw's taken. Oh, it's good play. There was no foul there. There was a drag back by Silva, took it into the box. There was a bit of a nudge on him as the ball was taken away. Sar's away on the left-hand side now. So Winone. Onto the right foot, he cuts back, gets it to the edge of the box to Eze. Eze has a shot, but its block comes in. Iwanyi chases the ball into the Palace half. It's a foot race, and the ball's just hoofed out on the left by the defender there. It's going to be a throw to. It could be a throw to Forrest when I think there's an injury to a Forest player. It must have been Dominguez who blocked Eze's shot, but he's up and running again now. It's going to be a grandstand finish for these last few minutes. There's going to be a bit of added time due to the treatment of Hudson-Odoi. Still a throw, but no one's rushing to take it. It's a night. Aina. Just looking at how many minutes are going to be added on. Throw's taken. Goes to the left onto the edge of the box. It's Williams. He goes back. Williams on the left again. Crosses it with his right foot. It's too high. Nobody at the back post. Runs out for a goal kick, which Henderson's going to take quickly. Looks like it's going to be 7 minutes of added time. So you would think that Palace are going to fashion one more chance at least. They've got to. They've got to put the pressure on and really attack now, because 1-0's no good to them. Might as well go down 2-0 fighting, looking for that extra goal that they need. Gahey plays it to the left, and that's a poor ball, that. It's too far in front of Schlupp, and it rolls out for a throw. Gahey's better than that. Palace fans don't look happy. It's been errors that have cost them the game, I'm afraid, especially the Henderson one. Ball's up in the air. It's played in midfield. Lemmer has a shot from 30 yards out. It's blocked. Palace still have the ball, though. Get to recycle it out to the left. Inone gets a cross in. It's a low one. It's easily cleared. Milenkovic. Silva. Silva goes down a bit easy on the edge of the box. Mateta has the ball headed out. Winoni again looking to put a cross in. He goes down. He's attacking the edge of the penalty area. Ball runs out for a goal. No, it's a corner. Palace flooding forward to attack this ball now with only 5 minutes left. Still 1-0 down. Be a right-footed in-swinger. Here it comes in now. Sells punches it away to the edge of the box. It's a fluffed shot at the edge of the box by Palace, but they recycle it and get it across. Try to switch the attack, but it's headed away by Forrest. But Forrest are not getting men forward. They're sitting deep and allowing Palace to have the ball. Lerma. Lerma gets the ball back. Out to the left. Gahey has it now. More central. It's got to go forward, though. The time is theirs now. Gahey plays it out to the right. Chalobah puts a cross in. Mateta's there to meet the header, but it's a poor one. No conviction in it. He just floats his header over the bar. Crowd give him a big yay for what was a poor effort from a guy that couldn't stop scoring at the end of last season. Three and a half of the 7 minutes added on already gone. Are Palace going to get one more chance before this game finishes? Surely you would think so. They're going to have to push forward. Forrest sitting deep. Forrest have a handball decision, free kick on the halfway line. I think they were just about to take it quick. Was Williams. And everybody said to him, hey, slow down. Thanks to Christopher H for following. Really do appreciate that, Chris. After I finish this live stream, I'll certainly follow you back. Ball's played down to Williams. He just scrambles to keep the ball from going for a goal kick and puts it out for a throw, but it's a throw to Palace, but they're deep inside their own half, right next to the corner flag. I've got the full length of the pitch to go in, what, 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. Forrest are going to squeeze them in down here, I would think. Morata. Dominguez was caught by Munoz. Foul's given, and Munoz gets a yellow card for his troubles. And you would think that Forrest are going to take the time with this. Munoz has run off. The referee's telling him to come here, and Munoz is saying, oh, no, I'm getting a card. I'm not coming back. Eventually gets the card in his face as Munoz. Free kicks taken. Williams, they're going to play around on the edge of the Palace box. Try to keep possession of it. With just a minute and a half to go. Munoz attacks the byline, but he's shepherded out, and it goes for a goal kick that's taken quickly by Anderson. It comes out to the left. Looks like Gahey has the ball. Lacroix, midfield, he plays a long ball down, looking for someone to get on it. Silva wins a throw on the right-hand side. The crowd give him a good round of applause for his work rate there. Less than a minute to go. Forrest are going to take these 3 points, but I can't help feeling personally that Palace have been unfortunate and deserve something out of this game. Probably not the win, but they've had enough chances to have got the draw at least. And you can see why they're down there, because they just can't put the ball in the back of the net. They create chances and don't score from them. Gahey has the ball, almost lost it there. In the end, it's played forward. Silva's away now, and it's a 3 against 1 as they bear down on goal. He gets it across. He just let it run too far in front of him as he tried to put the cross in. Lacroix made the block. But that's the end of it. The referee brings a game to a stop. It's a win for Forrest. 3 vital points. They go above Manchester United. Whether they deserved it or not, they've got the points. Got to feel sorry for Palace because the goal that they conceded was a poor goalkeeping mistake by Henderson. But these things happen when you're down there. And they had chances. Celts made 2 really good saves to keep his side at level at the first one and then 1-0 ahead for the second one. And it does seem like everything goes against you when you're down there for Palace, and it's a shame. But Forrest have made a bit of sterner stuff nowadays. And it's Forrest to take 3 points. So there it is, guys. It's a 3-0, a 1-0 win to Forrest. Got your chance to get your comments in before we end this watch along then. What you think of the game? Did they deserve it? Did Palace deserve something out of it? I think they did, but that's only my opinion. What do you think? Thanks for supporting the channel, Christopher Holmes. What did you think to it then? Did you think that Palace deserve something out of it? I mean, Forest are up to 8th now. They've gone above Man United, Fulham and Newcastle. Can you believe that? And they're only goal difference behind Tottenham. I think if we look at the bottom, I don't think it's made much difference to Palace's position. They're still going to be in the relegation zone. Man United are poo. Yeah. I can't disagree. I mean, Man United are down to 12th now. 8 points from 11 games, a goal difference of -2. Who could believe that? Crystal Palace are still in 18th position. It's not made much difference to them. A point would have done it. Didn't get it. And that's it. Hope you've enjoyed the live stream today. I thought it was quite a good game for 2 teams that were down there in the really, well, Forest are more mid-table, weren't they? But Palace are scrapping for their lives down there. And I thought it was quite an enjoyable game for someone who's a neutral like myself. I did get into it and I enjoyed it. And I hope that you enjoyed the live stream. Hope you can join us tomorrow. There's some games on tomorrow. I don't know which one I'm going to be able to. I'm hoping I can do the Leeds game if that's the main game on Sky, but we'll need to see. But if you hit the follow or the notification button, if it's YouTube, when I put the advertisement on and what time it starts and what game it is, you'll get notifications, so you'll know what we're doing. But I want to thank everybody who's supported the channel today, who's watched along, has commented, and generally been a good egg. Hope you can all join us again tomorrow if I do it tomorrow, or if it's not, it'll be Friday for the Leicester Forest game, which is going to be another good one, I think. But until then, thanks a lot. Take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your day.